Hey, how's it going, guys? Garcia here with another portfolio update. So in this video, I'll break down the portfolio, show you the moves that I made today, show you the post from Twitter, and give the shoutouts at the very end. Okay, so let's get to it. So today we are at $172,291.03. So you'll ask yourself, why the big drop? So it's not because of the market. I did pull out $5,500 from the taxable account to pay off some unexpected expenses that have come up, and the interest rate, the interest charge on margin will be a lot cheaper than leaving it on a credit card. So, my wife and I came to that decision. We'll just pay back into the account, as quick as we can. So let's get to it. In the traditional IRA, we were down 1.8% today. Year to date, we're 62% and all time as well, going back to April 11th of this year. This account, no changes. This is the current equity and the total percent change since adding into the account. Let's go back to equity. Okay, in the Roth IRA, we're down 1.5% today. We're up 44% year to date and 44% all time as well, going back to December 22nd, 2023. And in this account, I don't think there were any changes either. This is the current equity and the total percent change. So you'll notice that the marathon and iron calls are doing pretty well. Today, they moved up by 7%, but they've had a pretty good week so far. In the past week, up 38%. Iron is up 27%. The calls. So, all in all, so far it's turning into a successful swing trade. And let's see, I'm pretty sure I bought TSLL. Did I buy the dip on TSLL on this account? So the last time, what day is it today? The 15th? So maybe not. Maybe not on this account. So today's the 15th, the 10th. Oh well. Okay, let's go back to the main account. So this is the account that I pulled the $5,500 from. So there would be around 152,000 or 153 had I not pulled it out. But we're down 1.2% today. 46% in the past 3 months. 123% year to date, 106% in the past year, and 73% all time, going back to August 2nd, 2021. So you'll notice the buying power has dipped. So I used up the cash that I had here. So out of the $5,500, excuse me, I should probably turn that. So I should probably, what was it going back to? Oh, so out of the $5,500 that I pulled out, I did have around $1,600 in cash. So it did use that up. So my margin that I'm currently using is $3,900. So pretty much every time I deposit into this account, it's going to go into decreasing this margin used and, eventually just go back to zero. Now, the positive thing is that with Robinhood Gold, the first $1,000 in margin is free as far as interest rate goes, meaning that I'm technically going to be paying interest rate on $2,900 of this. So instead of paying credit card interest payments on $5,500, which would be over $100 a month, I'll be paying the margin on this, which will be a lot less per month. We're talking about 4 times less, 5 times less. So it was just the better choice for us. Okay, so this is the current equity. I did sell a covered call on Palantir, a $44 covered card, one call. The purpose of this one is, if I could remember to do it, I'm going to try to remember to do it, is I will be rolling this call live as far as I'm recording. So I want to be able to record myself rolling this call and talking my way through it, so that way people who have never done this before, they can see how it looks like in real time, and they can hear my thought process, like why I'm choosing what strike, why I'm choosing to roll when I'm choosing to roll. So for those of you curious, just let me know down below. Leave a comment. Let me know if you're interested in this as well. And I'll do more of these things and make more videos when I'm actually making the moves, as well as documenting at the end of the day. Okay. Excuse me. Feeling a little under the weather. Okay. So this is the equity. I did take profits on SoFi. I'm not sure if I went over that. No, I don't think I did. I don't think I made a video yet. But I opened these contracts. Let's see. I bought one. Let's see. Order buy to open at 153 per. I'm assuming the other one was around the same cost basis. So let's say the cost basis, was 153. I sold it for 265. So that's a pretty good gain. It was around a 60-70% gain in a couple of days. I mean, I bought these on August 2nd. So for me to see 70% returns in this short amount of time, I'm going to be taking profits on SoFi every day of the week, twice on Sunday, if I could. Okay. Let's see. So this is the current equity and the total percent change. So not bad. Looking at the total percent change here, seeing that TSLL is the laggard. So for me, if I were to, deposit $100, 75 would go straight into TSLL. $50 or $75 would go into TSLL, and divide up the rest between Rocket Lab and Enovix. But I'm glad that TSLL is, consolidating more. It's dropped recently. But I mean, in the long run, I mean, this is just for me personally, this is a no-brainer play. So, I may even trim, one thing I'm considering is letting one of these calls get assigned if Palantir is trading right at the strike, meaning I did make money off of the covered call and the premium included. I would not take assignment if Palantir is let's say at 46 or 47, because my break even here is 44.42. So if Palantir is at $44, $44.10 on Friday, I probably would just I would just be taking assignment on 100 shares. And what I would do with that money from those 100 shares is I would probably buy a lot more TSLL. I would start, going in heavier and heavier onto this, onto this position. And, that's kind of where my conviction is lying right now. It's spread out between the four companies, but from this point forward, I think TSLL will have a greater rate of return in the next 1 to 3 years. Okay, so let's go over the post on Twitter. Let's see. So this was when I was in California. I saw this sign that said, "Who hurt you?" And all I could think of was the Perma Bears. Why are you negative? So in California, I had a friend who's very into politics, and he's very, very on the very left. And as soon as he heard I was still invested in Palantir, he was kind of giving me all the talking points, anti-Palantir talking points. So, once I realized our debate wasn't going anywhere, I asked him to send me his evidence. And, I'll be posting the articles that he linked, and that he sent me. So we'll kind of go over that. Excuse me. So this was after watching that Elon Musk video. The guy catching rockets with fucking chopsticks is not going to figure out FSD. Okay. I was supposed to add quotation marks to that, so that way it's, the hater saying that, and then me responding with okay. But hey, on the Elon platform, anything Tesla is going to get a lot of impressions. Here, a post from Ruth Capital. The Choose Rich package number 6, also known as the best names to spark up longs should markets cooperate. So it kind of goes over the list. Previous lists that he's had, Palantir was in it, and boy, did Palantir run up. And one of the companies is Rocket Lab. When one of my top 4 is in the Choose Rich package, validation Furu. So I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, it's my own conviction, but it's also nice to see. It's always nice to see, other traders or good investors, being interested or into the companies that, that one has, invested themselves. Rushing out of the airport to shitpost on Twitter on a regular basis again. I mean, dude, like it was rough sitting on the airport. Like we got delayed a couple hours, so it was like 4-hour delay. But I had to get up at 3:30 in the morning to get to the airport at 5. So it would have been nice to know about that 4-hour delay earlier. And my son, he was under the weather too. He had every right to make that flight miserable by crying, and having a bad time. But dude, he powered through it. He is a trooper. Oh man, I love my son. He did great. He did so great on the plane. So shout out to him. Shout out to you, buddy. Okay, showing my wife Palantir year to date. It's like, babe, look at our account. She's like, yes, honey. A lot of the Palantars relating to this one as well, apparently. 238 likes. Okay, good morning, y'all. Papa, how did we become so filthy rich? I loaded up on Palantir when it was under $100 a share. Pilly the fucking best. Whenever I come across a still great post. Oh. Dude, if you guys don't know who that is, hold on, context. I've seen some of the big Twitter accounts you guys follow, and you allow that slop on your timeline. Like, yes, I am heavily judging you when I see this, and then I see like people that I know, on Twitter. I'm not gonna call anyone out, directly. But it's just like, bro, this guy, all he does, he posts like rage bait. Basically, he finds whatever America is pissed off about, and he just like digs in. He like profits off of it. He's posting about it, getting people angry, just winning off of division. And the worst part is that Elon Musk will like repost him or like reply to him. It's disgusting, dude. It's disgusting. And I think that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button. I did let's see if I can maybe add it in the beginning. Who knows? But the last video, I did ask you guys to like the video and comment, and it did really well. So it's not for nothing, anytime you like it, every time you leave a comment, like you're engaging with me as well, and as I reply to you, it's like it makes it more interactive. But it also kind of like shows YouTube, to kind of share the video a little bit more. So every little bit helps. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time, and I will see you guys tomorrow.